F-16 is no longer in the competition. 206. In 2016, Lockheed Martin offered the new F-16 Block 70/72 version to India under the Make in India program. 207. 208. In 2016, Indian government offered to purchase 200, potentially up to 300, fighters in a deal worth $13.15 billion. 209. As of 2017, Lockheed Martin has agreed to manufacture F-16 Block 70 fighters in India with the Indian defense firm Tata Advanced Systems Limited. The new production line could be used to build F-16s for India and for exports. 210. F-16IQ. In September 2010, the Defense Security Cooperation Agency informed the United States Congress of a possible foreign military sale of 18 F-16IQ aircraft along with the associated equipment and services to the newly reformed Iraqi Air Force. The total value of sale was estimated at $4.2 billion. 211. The Iraqi Air Force purchased those 18 jets in the second half of 2011, then later exercised an option to purchase 18 more for a total of 36 F-16IQs. 212. As of 2021, the Iraqi had lost 2 in accidents. 213. By 2023, the U.S. government reported that those jets were Iraq's most capable airborne platforms with a 66% mission capability. Their maintenance was being supported by private contractors. At the same time, Iraq's Russian-made systems were suffering from sanctions imposed in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. 214. F-16N. The F-16N was an adversary aircraft operated by the United States Navy. It is based on the standard F-16C/D Block 30 and is powered by the General Electric F-110 GE100 engine, and is capable of supercruise. 215. The F-16N has a strengthened wing and is capable of carrying an air combat maneuvering instrumentation, ACME, pod on the starboard wingtip. Although the single-seat F-16Ns and twin-seat F-16Ns are based on Thurler production small inlet Block 30 F-16C/D airframe, they retain the APG-66 radar of F-16A/B. In addition, the aircraft's 20mm cannon has been removed, as has the Airborne Self-Protection Jammer, ASPJ, and they carry no missiles. Their UFIT consists of an ALR-69 radar warning receiver, RWR, and an AL-40 chaff forward/flare dispenser. The F-16Ns and F-16Ns have the standard Air Force tailhook and undercarriage and are not aircraft carrier capable. Production totaled 26 airframes, of which 22 are single-seat F-16Ns and 4 are twin-seat F-16Ns. The initial batch of aircraft was in service between 1988 and 1998. At that time, hairline cracks were discovered in several bulkheads and the Navy did not have the resources to replace them. So the aircraft were eventually retired with one aircraft sent to the collection of the National Naval Aviation Museum at NAS Pensacola, Florida, and the remainder placed in storage at Davis Monthan AFB. These aircraft were later replaced by embargoed ex-Pakistani F-16s in 2003. The original inventory of F-16Ns was previously operated by adversary squadrons at NAS Oceana, Virginia, NAS Key West, Florida and the former NAS Miramar, California. The current F-16A/B aircraft are operated by the Naval Strike and Air Warfare Center at NAS Fallon, Nevada. 216. 217. 218. F-16 at the 2012 Singapore Air Show, Lockheed Martin unveiled plans for the new F-16 variant with the V suffix for its Viper nickname. It features an APG-83 active electronically scanned array, AESA, radar, a new mission computer and electronic warfare suite, an automated ground collision avoidance system, and various cockpit improvements. This package is an option on current production F-16s and can be retrofitted to most in-service F-16s. 219. 220. First flight took place the 21st of October 2015. 221. Taiwanese media reported that Taiwan and the US both initially invested in the development of the F-16V. 222. Upgrades to Taiwan's F-16 fleet began in January 2017. 223. The first country to confirm the purchase of 16 new F-16 Block 70/72 was Bahrain. 224. 225. Greece announced the upgrade of 84 F-16C/D Block 52 Plus and Block 52 Plus Advanced. Block 52M, TOF latest V, Block 70/72, variant in October 2017. 226. 227. Slovakia announced on 11 July 2018 that it intends to purchase 14 F-16 Block 70/72 aircraft. 228. 229. Lockheed Martin has redesignated the F-16V Block 70 as the F-21 in its offering for India's fighter requirement. 230. Taiwan's Republic of China Air Force announced on the 19th of March, 2019 that it formally requested the purchase of an additional 66 F-16V fighters. 231. The Trump administration approved the sale on the 20th of August 2019. 232. 233. On the 14th of August 2020, Lockheed Martin was awarded a $62 billion contract by the U.S. DoD. 234. That includes 66 new F-16s at $8 billion for Taiwan. 235. USAF QF-16O, on its first unmanaged flight, over the Gulf of Mexico QF-16 in September 2013, Boeing and the U.S. Air Force attested an unmanned F-16, with 2 U.S. Air Force pilots controlling the airplane from the ground as it flew from Tyndall AFB over the Gulf of Mexico. 236. 237. 238. Related developments. Vought Model 1600 proposed naval variant General Dynamics F-16XL 1980S technology demonstrator General Dynamics NF-16D Vista 1990S experimental fighter Mitsubishi F-21990S Japanese multi-role fighter based on the F-16 operators. Map with F-16 operators in blue with former operator in red. F-16C Block 52 of the Hellenic Air Force with conformal fuel tanks and advanced AIFF. By July 2010, there had been 4,500 F-16s delivered. 239. Bahrain, Belgium, Chile, Denmark, Egypt, Greece, Indonesia, Iraq, Israel, Jordan, Morocco, Netherlands, Oman, Pakistan, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Singapore, South Korea, Taiwan, Thailand, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, United States, Venezuela. Former operators. Italian Air Force leased up to 30 F-16s and 4 F-16Bs from the USAF from 2001 until 2012. 240. Norway Royal Norwegian Air Force, an oath. On the 6th of January, 2022, Norway announced that all F-16s had been retired and replaced with the F-35. 241. The ANOF sold their F-16s to Romania. 242, 243. Notable accidents and incidents. The F-16 has been involved in over 670 hull loss accidents as of January 2020. 244, 245. On the 8th of May 1975, while practicing a 9G aerial display maneuver with the second YF-16, tail number 72 to 1568, at Fort Worth, Texas, prior to being sent to the Paris Air Show, one of the main landing gears jammed. The test pilot, Neil Anderson, had to perform an emergency gear-up landing and chose to do so in the grass, hoping to minimize damage and avoid. A U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds pilot ejects from the F-16 just before impact at an air show in September 2003. Injuring any observers. The aircraft was only slightly damaged, but because of the mishap, the first prototype was sent to the Paris Air Show in its place. 246. On the 15th of November 1982, while on a training flight outside Kunsan Air Base in South Korea, USAF Captain Ted Harduvel died when he crashed inverted into a mountain ridge. In 1985, Harduvel's widow filed a lawsuit against General Dynamics claiming an electrical malfunction, not pilot error, as the cause. A jury awarded the plaintiff $3.4 million in damages. However, in 1989, the U.S. Court of Appeals ruled the contractor had immunity to lawsuits, overturning the previous judgment. The court amended the case to the trial court for entry of judgment in favor of General Dynamics. 247. The accident and subsequent trial was the subject of the 1992 film Afterburn. 248, 249. On the 23rd of March, 1994, during a joint Army Air Force exercise at Pope AFB, North Carolina, F-16D, AF serial No. 88-0171, of the 23D Fighter Wing /74th Fighter Squadron was simulating an engine-out approach when it collided with a USAF C-130E. Both F-16 crew members ejected, but their aircraft, on full afterburner, continued on an arc towards Green Ramp and struck a USAF C-141 that was being boarded by U.S. Army paratroopers. This accident resulted in 24 fatalities and at least 100 others injured. 250. It has since been known as the Green Ramp disaster. 251. On the 15th of September, 2003, a USAF Thunderbirds F-16C crashed during an air show at Mountain Home AFB, Idaho. Captain Christopher Strickland attempted a split-S maneuver based on an incorrect mean sea level altitude of the airfield. Climbing to only 1,670 foot, 510 m, above ground level instead of 2,500 feet, 760 m, Strickland had insufficient altitude to complete the maneuver, but was able to guide the aircraft away from spectators and ejected less than 1 second before impact. Strickland survived with only minor injuries. The aircraft was destroyed. USAF procedure for demonstration split-S maneuvers was changed, requiring both pilots and controllers to use above ground level, AGL, altitudes. 252, 253. On the 26th of January, 2015, a Greek F-16D crashed while performing a NATO training exercise in Albacete, Spain. Both crew members and 9 French soldiers on the ground died when it crashed in the flight line, destroying or damaging 2 Italian AMXs, 2 French Alpha jets and 1 French Mirage 2000. 254, 255. Investigations suggested that the accident was due to an erroneous rudder setting that was caused by loose papers in the cockpit. 256. On the 7th of July, 2015, an F-16 CJ collided with a Cessna 150M over Moncks Corner, South Carolina, U.S. The pilot of the F-16 ejected safely, but both people in the Cessna were killed. 257. On the 11th of October, 2018, an F-16 MLU from the 2nd Tactical Wing of the Belgian Air Component on the apron at Florence Air Station, was hit by a gun burst from a nearby F-16, whose cannon was fired inadvertently during maintenance. The aircraft caught fire and was burned to the ground, while 2 other F-16s were damaged and 2 maintenance personnel retreated for oral trauma. 258. On the 11th of March, 2020, a Pakistani F-16M, serial number 92730, belonging to the number 9 Squadron, Pakistan Air Force, crashed in the Sheikh-Parian area of Islamabad during rehearsals for the Pakistan Day Parade. The plane crashed when the F-16 was executing an aerobatic loop. As a result, the pilot of the F-16, Wing Commander Noman Akram, who was also the commanding officer of the number 9 Squadron Griffins, lost his life. A board of inquiry order by the Pakistan Air Force later revealed that the pilot had every chance to eject but opted not to and tried his best to save the aircraft and avoid civilian casualties on the ground. Videos taken by locals on the ground show his F-16M crashing into some woods. He was hailed a hero by Pakistanis while also gaining some attention internationally. 259. Specifications: F-16C Block 50 and 52. 3-view drawing of an F-16. The underside of an F-16 during a vertical climb. F-16 in afterburner. Data from USAF Sheet 67, International Directory of Military Aircraft, 76. Flight Manual for F-16C/D Block 50/52 plus, 260. General characteristics. Crew, 1. Length, 49 feet 5 in, 15.06 m. Wingspan, 32 feet 8 in, 9.96 m. Height, 16 feet, 4.9 m. Wing area, 300 square feet, 28 square meters. Airfoil, NACA 64A204, 261. Empty weight, 18,900 pound, 8,573 kilograms. Gross weight, 26,500 pound, 12,020 kilograms. Max takeoff weight, 42,300 pound, 19,187 kilograms. Fuel capacity, 7,000 pounds, 3,200 kilograms. Internal, 67. Power plant, 1 General Electric F-110 GE1294 Block 50 aircraft, 17,155 lbf, 76.31 kN. Thrust dry, 29,500 lbf, 131 kN, with afterburner, 1 Pratt & Whitney F-100 PW2294 Block 52 aircraft, 17,800 lbf, 79 kN. Thrust dry and 29,160 lbf, 129.7 kN, with afterburner. Performance maximum speed, Mach 2.05, 1,176 kN, 1,353 miles per hour. 2,178 km /h, at 40,000 feet, clean, 76, Mach 1.2, 800, kn, 921 miles per hour, 1,482 kilometers per hour, at sea level, 76. Combat range, 295 mi, 300